Hey, what's up? It's Laura Marano. Sorry for my voice. It's a little tired right now. I've been rehearsing and singing my heart out. Um, Happy Memorial Weekend. I am so excited that I get to share it with you guys. Thank you to everyone for sending in questions for my first ever uh most requested live Ask Anything chat. Like, no big deal. Very, very excited. Special thanks to Romeo for letting me talk about Boombox and anything else you guys want to talk about. So I'm like so excited. I'll take my sunglasses off because I'm inside. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. So Lexi from Toronto asked, which songs are you most excited to perform and share with us from your album? I am performing some of my favorite songs right now, even though there's quite a few that you guys haven't heard yet. Dancing Around the Truth is a really fun, very, very fun song to perform live. And Boombox, of course, which is really, really cool. But there's another song that I want to give away the name, but it's like kind of a slow jam. And it's really cool, and I cannot wait to perform that and have you guys listen to that. But I haven't even like practiced with my band, I haven't performed it live, so it'll be a while before you guys hear it, but it's really cool. Okay, next one. Alexis from Haram wants to know what was the inspiration for Boombox. Boombox is a love song in its core, and it's about that person who, adds that magic to your life. They're, they're you're that they're the reason that you're like dancing like a fool and you know making up songs in the shower, and they're your boombox. And I love the concept and the lyrics of it, but on a whole other note, I kind of loved how it sounded like sonically, and I really wanted to make sure that my first single was a song that fans could, like the fans I've had from Austin Alley, which has been amazing, could kind of transition with me as I'm like, making my first steps into this amazing musical journey that I'm taking. So Boombox seemed like such a great song for that transition. So it's been great, and the whole thing has been amazing. Okay, moving on. Okay, Susan from Glasgow wants to know what my favorite junk food is. Junk food or yes food. Didn't make sense. I love pizza. I don't know if that's junk food really, but it's like my favorite food ever. I have a really big sweet tooth, so I love sugar and sugar and sugar. Like, I love sugar in every. I love cookies. I love brownies. I love cake and brownies and cookies and cake and cupcakes, and the list goes on. I just like love sugar, and I have a sweet tooth for sure. As you can tell, I'm kind of hyper. Jasmine from Allentown says, hi Laura, I know you're in college right now and I'll be going next year. Can you give me any advice or any tips on how to transition from high school student to college student? Okay, so Jasmine, great question. It's definitely scary. I think it's scary no matter what when you're, ending a chapter of your life and beginning a new one. So be it when you end middle school and enter high school, and when you end high school, enter college, and it's gonna come again when you end college and go into like the real world as an adult and finding jobs. I think the best thing is be easy on yourself and definitely make goals, but don't there's no point in stressing yourself or putting yourself under pressure that you really can't enjoy the changes that are happening in your life. I'm a firm believer in making goals for yourself, but also letting your life kind of take you on the journey it's going to take you. And I think by pursuing the goals you have, you'll end up in the right place, but don't be discouraged if things aren't going exactly the way you planned. You're going to rock it. Jasmine, I know it. Okay. Wesley or Wesley, one of the two, from Fortaleza or Fortaleza or something in that way. See, it's my 17th birthday today. Can you wish me a happy birthday? Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday, 17. You can like sing 16 going on 17. Well, not that part, but like the other part that's like, I'm 17 going on 18, I'll take care of you. Because you're 17. Oh, you can sing Stevie Nicks. Well, I guess you're 17, so you can't be the edge of 17. But there's a lot of songs, is what I'm going at, that you can totally like rock out being 17. Jeanette from Cleveland, how did you feel when they told you that Austin Alley was ending? You know, what's funny is we ended after our 4th season, and we thought potentially we were going to be done after our 3rd season, and so that was kind of scary, and we didn't know if we were ending or not. And it was actually like our hardcore fans who 100% brought us back. Like, there's no doubt in any of our minds. And so when we came back for our 4th season, we knew that it was going to be the last season, but it was kind of a celebration. It's like when you're a senior in high school, like, you know, it's the end of a chapter in your life, and it's sad and weird, and you're gonna miss your friends and the awesome teachers you've had, but it's exciting, and you can like enjoy it to the fullest degree because you know it's that last chapter. So that's kind of how we really did it. We did it really right. Like, we went to lunch every day. It was just really special. Like, the 4th season was definitely my favorite season. Okay, Jessica from New Jersey. Can you make up a rap about your life on the spot? Okay, ready? Give me a beat. Eh. My name is Little Laura. I'm losing my voice. But hey, it's like I like to sing. I don't have a choice. And you know, you're listening. You are like, oh, what's she doing? But I'm just saying, I've got something to be proven. And you know what I gotta prove? It's that I got flow. And I'm gonna do it by talking real slow. Because the best way to rhyme is by taking your time. Oh, wow. I didn't even try. What? Hey, hey. I'm gonna stop now before I really embarrass myself, but you're welcome. Okay, Beth from Winnipeg says, what kind of days do you have? Can we have a rough idea of how a day in your life looks? That's a great question. It's completely different, like every day. When I was doing Austin Alley, or anytime you kind of do a TV show, you definitely have a more regular schedule. You wake up, you go to work, you drive in traffic, you rehearse if it was a rehearsal day, you shoot if it's a shooting day, you have a set lunch, and you kind of just like work 12, sometimes over that amount of hours, but that kind of system. And so as a singer and a musician, it's a little different every day. So like today I did rehearsal for a few hours, and then I had a performance, and now I'm chilling. And, on some days I'll have like I performed at another kind of radio shindig a few weeks ago, and like the day before I was performing, maybe not the best idea, but I had to wake up like it was one of the busier days. Like, some days are pretty more chill, but that day was like I had to wake up at like 5 in the morning to get my glam done, get my hair and makeup. Then I had to do press in the morning. I had to do some more press, and then I had to do rehearsal. Then I had to go and do a sound check, and then I went to sleep and ate pizza, because why not? But other days, if I'm doing a writing session, I kind of like sleep in, do a voice lesson, and play piano, get some ideas for the session, go to the session, and then stay in the session for however long. It's like not really as planned as something for acting, which is kind of cool, and I like it. But let's continue. So that's, Beth, I don't know if that answered your question too much. Okay, Nicole from New Haven. Do you get time to spend with your sister? Not enough time. My sister, for those of you who don't know, is Vanessa Marano, famous actress, switched to Birth Star, Gilmore Girls gal. She's going to be in the revival, no big deal. Our schedules are so crazy that we don't see each other that much, and, we don't live together, so it's, like, very hard to see her. I saw her, like, recently, but I miss her, so sometimes we, like, call each other in traffic, and we're like, hey, I miss you, how are you? And we, like, vent to each other. I wish I saw her more. Okay, Cassie from Sacramento. Can you share a memorable moment during the ANA set that you would always remember? So many moments. So many moments. I think one that will always definitely stay in my mind is probably the last day. There's a lot of days. I was gonna actually go to like when we celebrated my sweet 16, but I decided the last day is really important because it was just really emotional and you know we were so close and we're still close, but you know it's like graduating high school. It's like the last day of you know of high school, or when you're graduating. It's exciting but so emotional and sad, and you're kind of more focused on the ending of the chapter and then beginning a new one. And so, wow, by the way, I've used that metaphor so much during just these minutes. Hey. But you know, it's just like that last slate that I did with Ross, and it was, you know, it was really emotional, and I was really sad. I got very teary-eyed, and you know, the whole set was really, the whole crew was sad, and but it was still beautiful because it was a celebration of like the amazing years we've had together. So it was like a beautiful, sad moment, but it was still sad. Emily from Holland, would you ever consider being on Broadway with Vanessa? Yes. Consider, are you kidding me? Consider it done. Well, it's not done, but consider it for sure. I would love to, especially with Vanessa. Vanessa, my sister, does not sing at all, like, not her thing. Doesn't enjoy dancing. She's like, won't even audition for things that have any musical component of it. So we probably would just do a play, which I'm so happy with. But yes, that would be amazing. Anna from Mexico, what's your favorite song from your very new album? I mean, it's hard because you guys haven't even heard it yet. I will say Boombox is a big one. Boombox is my debut single, and it's definitely one of my favorites, being that it was my first single, so it's like very special to me. But there's a few that I'm very excited for you guys to see. You guys have no idea the song's coming your way. Get ready. Savannah from New Mexico says, any details you can tell us about a tour? Hi, a tour. I can't really tell you anything now. Some things are being talked about and getting set up, but you guys are just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Guys, you don't even have the album yet. Like, what songs would you sing along on tour? You don't have the album yet. Wait, don't worry, it's coming. Zoe from San Diego, what is my favorite vegetable? I have a lot of favorite vegetables: cucumber, carrots, broccoli, lettuce. I mean, is tomato a vegetable? Not really, botanically, if we're going to be honest here. I was going to say tomato, but I'm like, this is awkward because it's like not really a vegetable. It's just like labeled as a vegetable. We don't need labels, right? Am I right? Hey, okay. I'm going to stick, oh, corn. Okay, I'm going to stick with my 5. Cucumbers, carrots, broccoli, lettuce, corn. But I do have, like, I like vegetables. I'm a vegetable girl. Blue from Tampa, are there any TV shows or movies we'll be seeing you in soon? Well, you guys can see me in a new movie called The Sword of Homecoming that is available right now, that I did a few years ago. It was the hiatus between the 3rd season and the 4th season of AskAnythingChat. But right now, I am happily committing fully to music, and of course I'm auditioning for stuff, and you know, if the right project comes along, I am like ready for it. But music's really important, and it's, you know, kind of nice that I can kind of dedicate all my time to it. So, okay, let's see. Ooh, Callista from Miami. What do you think about R5? Would you go on tour with them if you had the chance? I love them. I've known them for years, and yes, I think they're awesome performers. I think they're taking a little bit of a break. They like just had a world tour for like the 2nd time in a row, so they're a little bit tired, which I totally get. But I love them. They're like, I've literally known them for years. I saw them on set all the time. Oh, Trisha from Philippines. She has a very long message. I love you more than anything, Laura. Would literally feel myself the most luckiest girl in the whole world if I ever got noticed by you. Oh my god, Trisha, you're my idol. I love to hear Boombox. It's on loop, and I love your voice. Wish I could write everything here, what I'm feeling right now. Laura, please once notice me. Oh my god, Trisha, I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. And I totally am noticing you right now. I'm going to meet you one day in the Philippines. I feel it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you said. You're so sweet. Okay, so Maya from Savannah. If you had a chance to work with any actress or singer in the world, who would it be? P.S. You're an amazing role model and an awesome person, and I love you. Oh my god. I love you guys. Jennifer Lawrence. I love her so much. And as an actress. And Meryl Streep. I mean, come on. And then Pink. I love Pink. Oh, she's so incredible and amazing. And Paul McCartney. Because he's Paul McCartney. And I would cry and faint. Okay, Marina from Portugal. Can you talk a little about the meaning of the Hot Mess lyrics? You guys are, like, obsessed with that song. Well, probably not everyone who's watching, but, like, a few of my fans, you know who you are. You know, it's just basically about, it's kind of a fun song. I got inspired to write it with my, you know, I say all the time, I'm like, oh, I'm like such a hot mess right now. And my manager was like, oh my god, hot mess. You should write a song like that. It's a good title. And I was like, oh, it is a good title. So it's just about, like, having a person in your life where you're, like, constantly a hot mess around. Like, they drive you crazy in a good way. Like, they, like, make you nervous and excited. And, you know, it's kind of a sequel to Boombox in a way. But it's, like, it's a fun song about that. Of, like, oh, I'm such a hot mess around you. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Camila from Moscow. Will there ever be an A&A cast reunion? Of course there's going to be an A&A cast reunion. We just haven't seen each other. You know, we all have busy schedules. But, yes, we're going to be friends forever, like, for the rest of our lives. It's just coordinating each other's schedules. But, yes. Caitlin from Davenport wants to know who's the most famous person you've ever spoken to or texted with. Ooh, okay, 2 different questions. I will reserve the right to not say the texting one. But the spoken one, I fangirl a lot. Like, I get very, I'm like, I become such a geek. So there's been, like, quite a few people who I've met who I've just been like, oh. I met Diplo accidentally. I didn't even, it's really embarrassing. I didn't realize it was Diplo because I was just very distracted. But that was, like, he was, like, the coolest person ever, and I didn't even realize it until, like, way after. So that was really cool. She'll obviously not know this, but I stood next to Lorde once, and it was, like, the best moment of my life. I was just like, so that was really cool. There's been, like, a lot of people, I don't know, like, I've been very lucky and really embarrassed. Ooh, met Gwen Stefani, but, like, from a distance, I was like, I love you. And she was like, perfect, because she's perfect. So, like, a few people. Kristen from Minneapolis, oh my god. Words. If I bumped into you in Hollywood, how would you describe Boombox to me? I would say, Kristen, let's talk about this. So, we're in Hollywood, you're like, oh, Laura, what's up? I'm like, oh my god, Kristen, crazy. Let me talk to you about Boombox. I would say Boombox is a really fun, upbeat love song that's, you know, makes you want to move your feet and shake your hips, making brand new moves to you. It's a lyric in the song, in case you guys don't know. And it's the kind of song where I want you to play it in your car, in traffic, and just be like, oh, yes, Boombox. So excited. Okay. Oh my god, guys, I think that's done. Even though I've talked for a long time. I'm so sorry. I rambled so much. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for submitting your questions. And thank you, seriously, Romeo. You guys are awesome. And this has, like, been really cool that I've gotten to do the Ask Anything questions. I'm really, really excited. So my new song is called Boombox. It's my debut single. Watch the video. It's, like, I think, around 25 million, which is nuts. Ken Jeong, isn't it? It's amazing. It's out now. You can buy it on iTunes. You can stream it, and you can request it which is, I think, what you really should do. Am I right or am I right? So thank you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your long weekend. I love you guys, and have just a wonderful, amazing night.